Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sneakerbox Corey, and today we're going to unbox the Jordan 10 Super Bowl. How about the Super Bowl now that we're talking about it? Wow, that was a freaking game, was it not? I couldn't believe them guys came back. Anyways, so I saw this shoe. I got an early link, was like, oh, cool. Like, impulse bought it, saw that there was some kind of resale value on it. And then by the time I got the shoe, it was a complete brick. Now, I know this shoe is limited, so it probably will go back up in price eventually. But for now, I'm kind of out on it. It really wasn't my shoe. I shouldn't have bought it because it's not something that I'll end up wearing in case something like this did happen. This is actually the first shoe that I bought and had to sell it for what I basically paid for it. I sold it for like $215 with offered free shipping. The good news is I get to unbox it for you if you're on the fence to buy the shoe so you can see it firsthand. Now this shoe is really cool. I actually like it in a way, but it's not my style. Now, I don't wear like the right clothes for it, like the light colored khaki and stuff like that, or like white jeans. If you wear like a white skinny or a light colored khaki pant, like this is definitely you. If you're in Miami or somewhere like on an island, this is also another good selection to wear for the day. So where I'm from, I don't see myself wearing this shoe. It's going to get dirty. I'm not in the right setting for it, and I don't get to travel that much to actually be able to bust this shoe out, or I'm just not the guy to pull it off, just to be honest. So, for those of you that are on the fence about buying this shoe, I'm going to open this thing up and show it to you real quick because it does have to get shipped out in the morning and I have to kind of do this and it is getting late. So this one's going to be a short one. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you details of the shoe like normally and then I'll come out and talk about it and tell you what I think. So right off the bat, you got your standard Jordan box, which I figured it would have came with something a little bit special, like I said, but it looks pretty normal to me. Inside the box, you'll have a red stamp here if you're looking at this video to authenticate a pair. There is a red stamp on the inside. Inside the box, this is what you'll see when you receive the shoe. This stuff may be different. This actually looks like the stretch hefty bag or like garbage bag material. Don't ask me, I've never seen that before. But whatever gets the job done, not a big deal. And then let's get the shoes out.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the rise, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit recorded. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no bitch. Swinging the miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted. Disconnected, I've been cordless, I've been cordial, I've been exploring. I got a whole lot, but somehow I want more of it. Yeah, I want to tour.
There you have it, folks. This is your Jordan 10. The upper material is cloth. I haven't seen it on a lot of models. I have seen like the denim and a few others, um, which is really neat. Kind of separates it. This shoe is in its own class. I see why they made it limited. Um, I can see that somebody wearing this at shooters down in South Florida or something, or coming off their nice fancy yacht with a matching polo tee with this inner sock liner, which is kind of like a peach pink. It's not like a super bright pink, like the bottom is a little bit brighter of a pink, but this is more of a peach. And then you have a nice teal blue green style pull tab in the back. And then I feel like this is kind of like your Miami white sand, and then you have some waves, and then you have some waves crashing. And then what they did is they kind of went off of that theme and they used that nice urban style Miami camo vibe with the I forgot the name of this plant. I see it all the time down when I lived in Florida. I lived in Florida 20 years. You see this plant everywhere. I'm not going to say palm frond, but this is, if you live in Florida, you've seen this plant. So that's kind of all throughout here in an off yellow, kind of like a really, really light beige. And then you have like an, a really super faded, I want to say maybe even like a dark green. And then you have that light peach color that's on the inside of the sock liner right here. Up on the lace system, you have a standard rope lace, which I really like these laces versus the flat laces. Makes it a lot more classy. and then also across from the eyelids inside of the laces they have they have like it almost looks like a lace. So you could probably, yeah, you could get away with pulling the laces out of this guy, but you'd have a bunch of empty eyelets. But yeah, other than that, it looks like this shoe's going to be super comfy. It's not as firm as like the Jordan 1s. There's a lot of give in this shoe. So it's definitely made for walking around on a night out on town. And I kind of know how it is down there in the South. You're going to probably go have dinner, you're going to walk, and then you're probably going to hop in an Uber and then have to walk and hit like some bars. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I can't pull this shoe off, but this is definitely going to be a nice shoe for somebody that wears nice outfits, more dressy, street style, like Dockers and you know a polo. So, but I could definitely see this shoe going up in price just because it's in its own class and it was a limited release for the Super Bowl. And there's going to probably be a lot of people in South Florida that want this shoe. On the shoe, you have 94 Beyond, 93 MVP, 92 MVP, 91 MVP, 90 scores. So pretty much 85 through 94, you have a nice little uh, memorabilia on each pink stripe going across. And then besides that, you have a gum sole, which this is really honestly the coolest part of the shoe for me. I love this look. I wish that they didn't really do this whole beach vibe on the shoe because I don't live at the beach, so it's going to be very hard for me to keep this shoe. And that's why it's out. On the back, you have your Jumpman, and it's in a kind of like a off silver color. And then on the toe, it says Air Jordan 23. So we're going to jump off here. I just wanted to show you guys the shoe, and appreciate you checking out my channel. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. And if this is your first time to my channel, please subscribe. It helps me out. I'm just getting started. We've unboxed a ton of shoes. We have a ton of shoes coming. We're always going to be unboxing the latest and greatest sneakers that we get our hands on. And yeah, I appreciate your time, and we're out. See you on the next one.